These 12 life hacks could literally save your life. Most people have never heard of them. Forget everything you think you know about survival. We're not talking about starting a fire with 2 sticks, we're talking about genius, real-world tricks you can use today. Alright, first up, picture this. The power goes out, and you're plunged into total darkness. Your phone is your only light source, but its beam is tiny and harsh. Just grab your phone, turn on the flashlight, place it under a clear water bottle. It instantly becomes a lantern, casting a soft ambient glow that fills the room. We tested this in a completely blacked out room. The difference is insane. Okay, this next one sounds crazy, but it could genuinely save you in a serious situation. Imagine you're out hiking and you get a deep cut. There's no first aid kit in sight and you're bleeding. You grab the duct tape. Seriously. Clean the wound as best you can, then pinch the skin together. Apply a strip of duct tape across the cut to hold it closed. This is an absolute last resort, but if you're losing blood and help is far away, the adhesive strength of duct tape can act as a makeshift butterfly bandage. This hack is so important it should be taught in every driver's ed class. You're in a car accident and the vehicle is submerged in water. The doors are jammed shut. You need to get out fast. You don't panic. You pull out your car's headrest. Those 2 metal prongs at the bottom aren't just for adjusting comfort. They are a powerful life-saving tool designed to shatter your car's window. Jam it into the bottom corner of the side window. Then pull it towards you with all your strength. The focused pressure will cause the tempered glass to shatter into tiny pieces, allowing you to escape. We tried this on a junk car, and it worked perfectly. Okay, we've all been there. That sinking feeling when you hear the click of the door closing behind you, and you realize your keys are on the other side. Before you call an expensive locksmith, just grab your wallet. A flexible credit card can actually be your secret weapon to get back inside. This trick only works on simple spring latch locks. Slide it into the crack between the door and the door frame, right above the doorknob. Angle it towards the frame and push. Wiggle it down until you feel the angled part of the latch. Push the latch back into the door. With a little jiggling and pressure, you can actually feel the latch pop open. It's a real-world skill that can save you both time and money. This is one of the most surprising hacks on the entire list. So let's go back to our power outage scenario. Your phone is dead. You've already used your water bottle lantern. Now you need a long-lasting light source. Then you might just have an emergency candle. Believe it or not, you can light a candle. It can burn for up to 30 minutes, providing a steady flame and emergency light. The magic is all in the wax. Light the wick, and the flame will slowly melt the wax, using it as fuel to keep burning. This next hack isn't about life or death survival, but honestly, it is about surviving in the modern world. You're right in the middle of a huge download, an important Zoom call, or maybe an intense gaming session, and suddenly your Wi-Fi signal drops. Before you spend hundreds on a new router, try this ridiculously simple trick. Go to your kitchen and grab a piece of aluminum foil. Pull a sheet of foil from the roll. Shape the foil into a small curved panel. Place the foil panel behind your router. You can use it to boost and direct your Wi-Fi exactly where you need it. It sounds like a crazy internet myth, but there's real science behind it. Your router sends signals in all directions like a big bubble. A curved foil wall behind the router acts as a parabolic reflector, catching wasted signal and bouncing it back. We tested this with a Wi-Fi signal app. The difference was undeniable. If you're ever in a situation where you need to start a fire and you need it to work on the first try, this is the hack you need to know. Forget rubbing sticks together or struggling with damp kindling. All you need are 2 common household items, cotton balls and petroleum jelly like Vaseline. When you combine these 2, you create one of the most effective fire starters on the planet. Just take a cotton ball, work a good amount of petroleum jelly into its fibers until it's fully saturated. The cotton fibers act as a wick. The petroleum jelly is a powerful, slow-burning fuel. They catch fire instantly and burn hot for several minutes. Even in windy or damp conditions, a single spark will ignite it into a strong, sustained flame, burning long enough to easily ignite larger pieces of wood. Walking on an icy sidewalk or driveway is like navigating a minefield. One wrong step and you're on your back, potentially with a serious injury. If you find yourself having to cross a treacherous patch of ice and you don't have cleats or special winter boots, there's a bizarre but brilliant solution that can give you instant traction. Just take off your socks, or better yet, a spare pair, pull them over the outside of your shoes. It sounds ridiculous, and you might get some strange looks, but the fabric of the socks provides way more grip on ice than smooth rubber or plastic soles. We found a sheet of ice and tested this. Walking with just shoes was nearly impossible, but with socks over them, the grip was dramatically better. This next hack comes from ancient medicine, but it's backed by modern science. You're cooking and you accidentally touch a hot pan. You get a minor burn that's painful and red. Your first instinct might be to reach for ice or butter, but those can actually make it worse. Instead, go to your pantry and grab the honey. Applying honey to a minor burn can soothe the pain, prevent infection, and even help it heal faster. Honey is a natural humectant, meaning it draws moisture, which helps keep the skin hydrated. More importantly, it has powerful natural antiseptic and antibacterial properties. Just cool the burn with running water first, then gently apply a thin layer of honey. We're talking about minor, first-degree burns here. For anything serious, you need to see a doctor immediately. If you're ever lost in the woods, trapped in a collapsed building, or in any situation where you need to signal for help, your first instinct is to yell, but your voice will get hoarse and give out surprisingly quickly, and the sound doesn't travel as far as you think. A much better way to signal for help is with a loud whistle. The sound of a whistle is one of the most effective ways to attract rescuers. A good emergency whistle can produce a sound over 100 decibels. Its high-pitched, sharp sound cuts through background noise and can be heard up to a mile away. The universally recognized signal for distress is 3 blasts in a row. We took a whistle out to a huge open field and had someone stand half a mile away. They couldn't hear a yell, but the whistle was loud and clear. This is a classic survival technique, but most people have no idea how to actually do it right. You're stranded in a remote area, maybe after a hike gone wrong or a car breakdown on a desert road. You see a plane or a distant vehicle. How do you get their attention? With a small mirror or any reflective surface. Using a mirror to reflect sunlight can create a flash so bright it can be seen for miles. The trick is in the aiming. You can't just wave it around randomly. Hold the mirror up near your eye, extend your other hand, making a V with 2 fingers. Aim through that V at your target. Then you just tilt the mirror until the flash passes across your fingers. When you see the flash on your hand, the target is getting it too. We tested this with a drone from a huge distance away, and the tiny pocket mirror flash was impossibly bright. The drone spotted it and came in. Our final hack is one of the simplest, but it could get you out of 100 different modern-day jams. Think about how often you leave the house with just your phone and keys. Phone dies. What happens when you need to pay for a cab? Store's card machine down. What then? An emergency where only cash will do. Imagine that. The solution: always keep a spare 20 hidden inside your phone case. Fold it small and flat. Tuck it between your phone and the case. Snap the case back on. You'll forget it's there. That's the point. Not for your daily coffee. For the unexpected serious binds where cash is the only answer. Enough for a taxi, enough for a meal, enough for small emergencies. In an increasingly digital world, a physical backup is smarter than ever. And there you have it, 12 genius survival tricks that could absolutely save your life one day. From turning a water bottle into a lantern to using candle flare lighting, these hacks prove that with a little bit of knowledge, everyday objects can become powerful survival tools. We showed you how to escape a car, signal for help, and handle minor emergencies using things you probably have on you right now. These aren't just theoretical. We tested them, and they actually work. The world can be unpredictable, and being prepared isn't about being paranoid. It's about being smart. The next time you find yourself in a tricky situation, maybe one of these hacks will pop into your head and make all the difference. We pack our videos with as much value as possible, and our goal is that you walk away from this having learned something that could genuinely help you or someone you love. If you learned even one new thing, then we did our job. So go put a $20 bill in your phone case, throw a whistle on your keychain, and remember what to do with your car's headrest. Try these hacks and you might just save your own life one day. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments.